If you have cupboards with doors, it's easy to let the contents become messy and disorganized, but you have to be tidy if you have open shelves. This is why I don't have them. Here to help you make them look good enough for an Instagram shelfie, designer Victoria Tonelli joins me. This is a special kind of person, right? It's a special kind of person.
Yes.
I mean, it looks incredible when it's
You can
all
do it.
beautiful and styled. You have faith in me, I can do it.
You can definitely do it.
But it would have to be looking like this every day when I came home from work. So you have tips for us.
Yes.
For how we can do this.
Yep.
And it's all about showing your personality. The first tip is include your everyday essentials, right?
So I think with shelving, I think it's great. It can go horribly wrong, like you said. So there are some, not hard and fast rules, but guidelines, I would say. So following these, I think, can make it look nice and clean and still be practical. So that's a thing. So that's everyday essentials to me is drinkware and plateware.
Yeah.
So for example, these are from IKEA. They're $3.
Nice.
They're multifunctional. So this is great for juice in the morning and then some vino at night.
Yeah.
So it can double as all those things and then free up a lot of space and just grab a bunch of them. So when you're using your open shelves too, if you had 4 glasses on here and 2 are in use, then it looks super sparse and not great. So just grab a bunch of the same. If they're super inexpensive for placement for everyday essentials, put it on the bottom.
Okay.
So if I'm grabbing things all the time, having them right at the top wouldn't really make sense.
Yeah.
So having them right on the bottom for placement, plateware too, get everything all in the same color. It's foolproof. So if you want to do pink, but have everything in pink.
Right.
All the different sizes in the bowls, all in pink.
Yeah.
Here we just did a gray. We did a bunch of them again.
Yeah.
So lots stacked for placement here. Have all the different sizes and their own category.
Right.
Because I see this all the time. Well, this will be on top of here.
Right.
And then the bowl's on top of that.
Yeah.
And then it's like some Jenga situation to try and get your plateware.
Right.
So it's just not practical and you won't use it. So that's something to consider when you're putting it together.
Okay, it's got to be functional.
Yes.
And that's going to make it work. It could be pretty, but it's got to be functional, right?
Yep.
So group-like items. You've kind of talked a little bit about that.
Yep.
You bought a whole bunch of the glasses. You don't have to worry about the red wine and the white wine glasses. You got them all there.
Exactly.
But everything's been grouped together.
Yes. So here, for example, we're displaying coffee, sugar, cookies.
Yeah.
Which could look chaotic, but by putting them all in the same vessel.
Yes.
So these are all from IKEA as well. So now they kind of look so much more cohesive.
Why don't you ask me what my favorite one is?
What's your favorite?
Cookies.
I was just gonna say, let's talk about the cookies.
In there all the time.
Yeah, and I'm sure people are gonna roll their eyes at the display, but it's important to make things look beautiful, right? Like these are just regular Oreos, which are delicious, by the way.
So good.
But taking a second to display them beautifully all of a sudden becomes this little piece of art that looks beautiful on the shelf.
So you put them all in the same sort of order.
It's very therapeutic.
You got a lot of time on your hands, Victoria. I like it. I like the way it all looks. And think about it. I mean, we eat with our eyes, and there's something to be said for having things displayed in a lovely manner.
Totally. And then also groups of threes. That's another thing. So and the principle of threes is that everything kind of looks better in odd numbers. So keep that in mind as you're staging your shelves.
Okay, let's talk about editing, because we got to edit. You can't have every single thing on your open shelves.
Listen up on this one. Yes, this is probably the most important part. I think everyone in their kitchen, for example, has like these types of cutting boards.
Yes.
Don't put these ones on display, okay? Put these away. If the cutting board looks like it was gnawed on by a wild animal, don't put it on the open shelf.
It's a little stain. It's got the knife gashes in it.
Put those away, but display the ones that you'd use for entertaining that are beautiful, and those can go out there. So it is important to take a second and edit.
Yes.
So.
Okay, and edit. And when you think everything's edited, edit some more.
Yes.
Out of the non-practical items, so not everything here is going to be used in everyday cooking. You've got gorgeous art.
Yeah, and the thing is, this is a display, right? So this is kind of the more beautiful aspect. So here, these are just tiles. So I have so many tile samples at home. So these are tile samples. I just added a piece of linen paper to the back of a frame.
Okay.
And then I mounted that in a frame. And it's so cost effective.
This is beautiful.
Right?
So if you've got these gorgeous samples happening, you can actually put this on here. It's not, how do you make it stay up though? Because this is pretty heavy.
Yeah, we use like lots of stuff
Yeah.
behind there.
Adhesive.
Yeah, lots of adhesive and
Yeah.
stuck it on, but it's staying great. And then same thing, like if you want to think about other inexpensive art, this was a coaster.
Oh,
you don't
that
need
is
to break the bank.
gorgeous.
Or
Really
wallpaper.
nice. Yeah.
Wallpaper is always my go-to. This was wallpaper here, just samples. So this is one
beautiful.
place where it can look beautiful and you really don't have to invest.
That is really good.
Yeah.
And if you've got, everyone's got sort of that leftover wallpaper that you absolutely love and you don't know what to
Yes.
do with. The other thing is your appliances are now part of your decor.
Yes.
Especially if you have gorgeous appliances. Leave them out. Don't be putting them away every night. They're all part of it.
Yeah, and these are from Smeg. So I have these
Beautiful.
on my countertop. That's a Dolce & Gabbana collaboration.
This
so if
one
you want to
here.
get super fancy.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
A little bit of Dolce & Gabbana.
Yeah, and it's a piece of art. So if
Yeah.
it looks beautiful, then keep it out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. You've got sort of this general rule when it comes to placement.
Yeah.
And what is that?
I think it's important for it to look layered and kind of lived in. That said, don't, like, having all these smushed together, that's what looks chaotic. Give everything some space, but don't be too precious with your styling. So just really
Yeah.
stack it, make it feel layered, and I think that's what will make it look the best.
It looks so good.
Yeah, thank
so
you.
now we can take the perfect shelfie. Click, click. Put it
Yeah.
on the gram. We're good to go. Victoria, thank you for that.